The full extent of the Necron presence on Cronus did not become clear until those opposing them launched raids into the catacombs under the Thur Abyss Plateau. The first Necron massacres on the planet had occurred there, and their enemies expected to find some sort of alien bastion. Instead, they found an entryway into the underworld. Garbled reports from doomed scouts sent into the cavernous passageways revealed a network of catacombs honeycombing the entire plateau. Some of these now stood hollowed out, while others served as staging grounds for Necron forces. Worst of all, however, were the deeper tunnels, where row upon row of Necrons still stood, slowly waking to join their lord's global genocide. The attackers settled on a dangerous gambit. A strike force would enter the catacombs and plant a massive explosive device deep in the main cavern. An explosion there would collapse the entire network, crushing or sealing off the legions of still dormant Necrons and shattering those already risen. It remained to be seen if anyone could deliver this device, much less escape in time to continue the fight across Cronus.
We must retreat.
You have found the tranquility of death. I was like you once, clinging to life and blind to the truth. When I uncovered the truth, I too shuddered and paled with fear. Deep in these catacombs, I was remade. Here, my brethren slumbered for eons, while the living grew like weeds. My lord knew this day would come. He had plans for us all. We would purge this world once more. So come, poor victims of life. We will grant you tranquility in these crypts. Cronus will be a tomb world once more.
Is the distort weapon ready?
Yes, Farseer. Carry this weapon into the bowels of these catacombs, and you may eliminate these Necrons once and for all.
I see great strife between now and then, Harlequin, but I shall not fail.
But Toldir, it is too dangerous. Were you to fall to the enemy, we could not continue.
Then I shall not fall, Harlequin. I will live to fight another day.
Objective sighted. You cannot imagine it. We are under enemy fire. Danger has found us.
We are a messenger of pain. All hear the voice of death, calling for us. Many are told, few survive.
Your
We decree to avenge our sisters.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been waiting here.
Our cries are becoming a quick pain. To avenge our sisters.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We seek the adventure that I know.
Oh dear, I have seen terrible things hidden in these catacombs. I have had the visions as well, Harlequin. I shall dispatch rangers to scout those areas.
Swiftly, sister.
What needs to be
I
done?
hear the voice of death.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy. Take us yet closer.
Our cries are becoming a quick pain for our enemies.
You have penetrated but the very surface of our catacombs. More and more of us rise from the depths with every passing moment.
Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
So the ancestors nothing is hidden from my
I hear the
eyes.
voice of death calling to them.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
The random hand of fate let us wait in hand.
We are the messengers of the king.
We are shaped by fate just as we
The things of the ancestors are yours to command.
not my music is changed by which whole worlds have been built. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
We shall pass to avenge our sisters on this day.
I sense the enemy. There is wisdom. They are closing in. There is wisdom in your hand. As I dream, so shall it be.
We return to
We
defend.
seek to avenge our sisters.
Incoming enemy
Our
fire.
cries are becoming a great pain for our enemies.
We seek the adventure that only war can bring. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Quickly, take us to the battle. What do you know of war? We return to defend. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
Vipers ready to sting.
My music is a
Our
pillar upon
cries
which
are
whole
becoming
worlds
a
have been
great
built.
pain for
You
our
cannot
enemies.
imagine what we have seen. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. We seek the adventure that only
As I dream, so shall it be.
you cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. We are taking damage. We return to defend the craft world. You have need. Let us hunt. You called us back.
We
We are here to defend
There is wisdom in your words. The mists of space and time raging from my mind.
The rules of our existence.
Vipers will bring quick death to the
The
enemy.
future seems so clear. How can I help?
The time for war is nigh.
Naturally, nothing is hidden from my
You
sight.
have need. You have need. You called us back. Just name your target. You called us back. Quickly, take us to the battle. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds incoming enemy fire. You will have your fill.
The future seems so clear.
We return from exile. We seek the adventures down the war. We return to defend the craftful. We move effortlessly.
How can I help?
As I dream, so shall it be.
My powers are yours now.
Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
We are Doom incarnate. We are the Destroyer's agents on this plane.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. The Wanderers have returned. Let us play our part.
We have mastered
We
the
live
art of
to
destruction.
You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. What do you know? You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes.
Swiftly,
The
sisters!
loathsome energies of the Catan
To
flow through
avenge
that
our
structure.
sisters.
We must destroy it before it reaches full power. I know you have made it.
Our deathless
Many are
endure
cold. Few survive.
under the shadow of the beacon
Ready to
of
sting.
unlife.
The burden of
The
leadership
fallen
lies
rise
on us.
again.
We walk the path less traveled. The enemy.
Your song shall die happy. My powers are yours now.
Vipers will bring quick death to
Your
the enemy.
sanity is
Destruction.
Serve the ancestors to keep.
You called us back. You return to defend.
As I dream, so shall it be.
We are here to exact
Lies we seek the adventure.
Your song shall die
Fear the judgment of the council.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
We have mastered the art of destruction.
Vipers ready to engage the enemy. Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy. Our weapons cut through them like a blade through air.
We shall pass our sorrows to the enemy on this day.
How can I help?
Command me to build. Take me to where I may call forth the rain. Take me to where I may call forth the rain.
Nothing hidden from my sight.
We walk the path less traveled.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Serve the ancestors to keep.
The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
There is wisdom in
The
your words.
mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
I cannot imagine what would be the judgment of the council. We walk our path. We walk our path.
Awaiting your command.
We are taking damage. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built. Command me. Incoming enemy fire.
All fear the voice of
There is
death.
wisdom in
All
your
impudence.
Time for war is nigh.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
There is wisdom in your words.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
We have not evolved.
We walk the path less traveled. Just name your target. We seek the adventure that only war can bring. We move effortlessly. We move effortlessly.
All the
strike
Necrons
without
buried in
fear
these
or
tunnels have already
hesitation.
exited.
Silent
If we can
and
find
swift.
another access, we may move through them as we do through the webway.
Vipers, ready to sting.
You called us back. We move. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. We strike without fear or hesitation. We are unwell enemy fire. So, what fear or war?
My powers are yours now.
Command me to build. Command me to build. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
The laughing gods faithful.
As I
have
dream,
arrived.
so shall it be.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
As I dream, so
The
shall it be.
wanderers have returned. You cannot imagine what we have seen with our eyes. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been
There is
built.
wisdom in your words. Call upon me if you wish.
Waiting here is the we are under enemy fire.
There is wisdom in your words.
My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
To avenge our enemies' fear.
As I dream, so
Fences at your
shall it be.
side.
Command me to build. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Shall I divine your next move?
What do you know of war?
Shall I divine your next
Waiting
move?
here is but a phase of our existence.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
We walk the path less traveled.
What needs to be done?
We are shadowy for Imperial eyes. You have prepared for war. Waiting here is that you have that our flames have found for war.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in. They cannot escape their fate.
Weapons to crush the enemy.
We think, then despair.
All fear the voice of death. All impudence.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
No enemy can stand before our blade.
There is wisdom in your words.
Nothing is hidden from my sight. I am
I am here to protect.
So the ancestors decree.
Our space and time Shall I divine your next move?
Death and fate have taken the stage.
Waiting here is the
Death and fate have taken the stage.
What needs to be done?
The trap is ready. The stage is set. We are Cronus' hounds sent to the hunt.
has found me.
Show the ancestors defeat.
Naturally.
Waiting here is the
We walk. What needs to be done?
for our enemies.
Your song shall die.
Time for
As
war.
I dream, so shall it be.
Waiting here is the
Future is clouded and uncertain.
We seek to avenge our sisters.
fully to
Nothing hidden from my sight.
for our enemies.
Our mists of space and time retreat from my
Waiting
mind.
here is but a phase of our existence. We move to war
The
as
mists
it
of
moves through
space
us.
and time retreat from my mind.
Do not keep us waiting.
Another Catan beacon.
Fully materialized.
Destroy it
Prepare
quickly.
for war.
Darkness veils your eyes and dulls your senses. Before the beacon of the deceiver, we are like deadly
The random hand
shadows
of fate delivers
Incoming enemy
from your
fire.
sight.
Fear the judgment of the council. We live to move. What do you know of war?
All fear the voice of death. I
my power is now
will tell to stay.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
Shall I divine your next move?
Combat is our path. You must lead us to
We'll
it.
bring heavy weapons to crush
As I dream, so shall it be. As I dream, so shall it be. Our path is being used by
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
What do you know of war? Strike quickly.
I come to dance the dance of
Waiting
death.
here is but a phase of our existence. A fast strike in and out.
Let your enemies fear.
A shadow.
Dances at your side.
Strike quickly.
How
while our
can I
enemy
help?
slumbers. Incoming
No
enemy
enemy
fire.
can stand before our blades.
Attack vehicles have arrived. Vipers ready to engage the enemy.
Let your enemies fear.
My
For a
powers
harlequin
are
of the
yours
laughing
now.
god dances at your side.
Eldar
Let
fast
us
attack
play our
vehicles
part.
have arrived. Vipers ready to sting.
Incoming enemy fire.
The terrain matters not. Eldar
Waiting
fast
here is
attack
but a
vehicles
phase of
have
our
arrived.
existence.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy. It will be worth the wait. The terrain matters not. Fast attack is ready to engage the enemy. Vipers ready to sting. Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
Shall I divine your next move?
heavy weapons to crush the enemy.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
Let us play our part. What do you know of war? We are shadowy death.
Now the mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
You cannot imagine what we have seen. The time for war.
We bring heavy weapons to crush the enemy.
Our cries shall become
Now
nothing.
incoming enemy fire. We are shadowy death. We live to the time for for war.
Naturally now. We have uncovered another access to the abandoned tunnel system. The mists of space and time retreat from my mind.
Waiting here is the histories of our
As I dream, so
We
shall it be.
seek to avenge our sisters.
We are under enemy fire.
Fighters ready to engage the enemy. We advance quickly toward the target.
Waiting here is the histories of our
Many are told, few survive.
The burden of leadership lies with us.
Fighters ready to engage the enemy. The terrain matters not.
Our minds work
How can
as
I
one.
help? Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Incoming enemy fire.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
Shadow. What do you
As I dream, so shall it
I
be.
sense the enemy. They are closing in.
take this to the body? What do you know of war?
Naturally. I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Waiting here is the
There is
history
wisdom in your words.
We move effortlessly. We yearn to wander. Shall I play the music with it? Shall I play the music with it?
There is wisdom in your words.
We are under enemy fire.
Let your enemies fear. For Harlequins and Dragon fences at your side. We shall cast our sorrows to the enemy on this day.
Our shadowy death. We shall win this war. We live to move.
Heavy weapons crush.
As I dream, so shall it be. As I dream, so shall it be. As I dream, so shall it be.
Ready to
The time for war is nigh. We are shaped by fate just as we shape it.
All fear the voice of death calling to them.
Fighters ready to engage the enemy.
Strike while our enemies slumber.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
Fighters will bring quick death to the enemy. This battle calls for
We
massive
walk
firepower.
our path.
Many are told, few survive.
Strike with them while our enemies slumber. We are shaped by fear, the judgment of the council. Command me to build.
We have mastered
Let
the
your
art of
enemies
destruction.
fear. For a Harlequin of the Laughing God
Your song shall
dances at
guide
your
We have
side.
secured the area. Command me to build. The burden of leadership lies with us.
This battle calls for massive firepower.
Danger
Fire prison
has found
at the
us.
ready.
Hear the judgment of the council.
We are the messengers of doom.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate. will bring quick death to the enemy. Vipers, ready
The
to
mists
sting.
of space and time retreat from my mind.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
Incoming enemy fire shaped by fate just to defend the craft world.
The future seems so... We have found a group of dormant Necron monoliths. They must be destroyed before they rise to oppose us.
We are taking damage back. You return to defend the craft world.
There is mystery in the We walk our path.
What needs to be done?
Our time for war is now.
The future is clouded and uncertain.
As I dream, so shall it be.
Take us to the
Prism
battle.
cannons fully charged.
Crush the enemy.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We wait to move.
Until this day.
Destruction.
You called us back.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Incoming enemy fire.
Pain's
We are
burning
taking
blood
damage.
flows through my veins.
Prism cannons fully charged. Take us in
We are
closer.
under enemy
We
fire.
advance quickly toward the target. Prism cannons fully charged.
No enemy can stand before our blades.
We are shadows. We live to move. This world moves so slowly.
My hands ready to sting.
You have need. My music is a pillar upon which whole worlds have been built.
Vipers will bring quick death to the enemy.
I follow both to
Vipers ready to sting. We can strike a decisive blow. The terrain matters not. The terrain matters not.
Danger has found us.
Identify an enemy you wish to annihilate. Prism cannons fully charged.
And now our paths cross our enemies. We seek the adventure that only war can bring. We are taking damage.
The immortal hand of Cain.
Awaiting your command.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Danger has found us.
Identify the enemy
Naturally,
you wish to
what
annihilate.
needs to be done?
Let us play our part.
Your song shall guide
My
me.
powers are yours
Take
now.
us to the battle.
Prism cannons fully charged. Prism cannons fully charged. Fire prisms at the ready.
What needs to be done?
Waiting here is to stay away. A fast strike scheme about
Fire prisms at the ready.
A god among mere mortals.
retreat from my mind.
Directly to the front line.
We are under enemy
How
fire.
can I help?
Strike with me.
My powers are yours.
Fire prism at the ready.
The future seems so clear.
Show the ancestors defeat.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers.
Fire prism at the ready.
All fear the voice of death.
Incoming enemy
Are
fire.
yours now.
Enemy of hold. Few survive.
Waiting here is but a phase of our attack. We walk our path.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
To my veins.
I sense the enemy. They are closing in.
Danger has found us. Danger has found us. We are on our way. This world moves so really to me.
As I dream, so shall it
The
be.
future is clouded and uncertain.
Fire prism at the ready.
Show the ancestors defeat.
Incoming enemy fire.
We deliver death from afar.
Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. We can be there instantly.
Our cries herald the
As
coming
I
of
dream, so shall it be.
our enemies.
Fire prism at the ready.
You have need. We are shadowy death.
Another Catan beacon. Destroy it quickly.
We move.
All machines
It's
serve the Catan in the end. Bring your vehicles before the beacon of the Void Dragon, and watch as they turn against you.
This road moves so slowly. We are shadowy death. Incoming enemy fire. Waiting here is but a phase of our
Show the ancestors defeat.
Let your enemies fear. Our cries herald the coming of meeting. All defenses at your side.
All is clear to me now.
Fire prism at the
I
ready.
am Cain incarnate.
We are under enemy fire. We are shadowy death.
Another Catan beacon. Destroy it quickly.
Time
Take us to
itself
battle.
bends to the will of the Catan fools.
Death and fate.
Come before the chronometron beacon and be frozen into the stillness
Let
of
your
death.
enemies fear. For a harlequin defenses at your side.
Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. We are called to that. We are taking damage. Strike while our enemies slumbers.
We have uncovered another access to the abandoned tunnel system.
The immortal hand
The troop is ready. The stage is set.
We are under enemy fire. Demon of war. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence. Strike quickly while our enemies slumbers. Waiting here is but a phase of our existence.
Fully charged.
Burn away their impurities.
crush the enemy.
Take us to the battle. We are shadowy death. We are shadowy death.
Prism cannon fully charged.
We seek the adventure that only we to go. We are under enemy
Shall I play
fire.
the music here?
The troop is ready. The stage is set.
Quickly, take us to the battle. What demon of war?
The troop is ready. The stage is
What
set.
needs to be done?
Show the ancestors defeat.
This is our hour.
Judgment of the council. Danger has found us by fate, just as we shaped. The time for war is now. Lead by shadowy death. Incoming enemy fire. Quickly, take us to the battle. Release to me. We are called to battle. Shadowy death. What do you know of war?
Our blade shall form an impassable wall. We are the messengers of doom.
We are shaped by fate just as we shape it. You call us back. To move. Strike quickly while our enemy slumbers. To move.
Identify the enemy you wish to
Mists of
annihilate.
space and time
We have
retreat from my mind.
As you command.
Fire prism at the ready.
We are under enemy fire. Waiting here to catch the leaves of our
Serve the ancestors to
We are taking damage. We shall win.
serve the ancestors' decree.
Crush the enemy demons of death.
Our minds work.
We
as
are the
one.
messengers of doom.
Identify the enemy you wish to
The
annihilate.
immortal hand of
We are shadowy death. What do you know of war?
by my bloody
Fire prism at the ready.
shall not live past this day. Crush the enemy.
Death. Command me to build. Quickly, take us to the battle.
Fire prism at the ready.
We are under enemy fire.
Fire prism at the ready.
What needs to be done?
Shall burn.
Identify the enemy you wish to annihilate.
A god among mere
How can I help?
There is victory in
The
your
enemy cannot hide from my
Fire
sight.
prism at the ready.
We cannot imagine.
Fire prism at the ready.
We fight because we must, Falconer. The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
immortal
Identify the enemy you wish to
The random
annihilate.
hand of fate delivers me to you.
Fire prism at the ready. Our weapons cut through the whale
we
The judgment of the council.
next move?
The troop is ready. The stage is set.
So clear. Shall I divine your next move?
I must.
Nothing is hidden from my sight.
I leave burning carnage in my wake.
The enemy cannot hide from my sight.
Behold,
I sense the enemy. They are closing in. The future seems so clear. How can I help?
The distortion bomb is prepared.
Seems so
See Farsia told to enter the surface
fear.
before it detonates.
For a Harlequin of the left. God dances at your side.
Shadowy death.
My powers are
We
yours.
are under enemy fire. We return to defend the craft world. With haste. With haste.
Prism cannons fully charged.
Danger has found us.
Long ago, Liliath foretold
The
this
random
day.
hand of fate delivers me.
Fire prism at the ready.
What needs to be done?
Your song shall guide you.
Prism cannons fully charged.
We are called to battle. This world moves so.
The random hand of fate delivers me to you.
Identify the enemy you wish
Show
to
the
annihilate.
ancestors
Danger has found us.
Fire prism at the ready.
crush. Crush the enemy.
Naturally.
Command me to
Come
build.
here. I can
Shall I
do
divine
alone.
your next move?
We are shadowy death.
As I dream, so shall it be.
As you command. Direct us to the front line.
Here at last, the random hand of fate delivers me to you.
Bring them back, my lord. The living are escaping. My lord, the living have... Farseer Taldir personally led her forces into the catacombs of the Necrons and delivered the massive plasma bomb that collapsed the catacombs, bringing tons of rock down on her foes and many of her own warriors. Perhaps to atone for this, she also led the efforts to recover the remains of the fallen. During the somber triage, Taldir uncovered the Tomb of the Lost, a crypt built eons ago by the Necrons to enshrine the remains of their victims. Within were the remains of several ancient Eldar, warriors in the First War against the Necrons. Taldir would return these to Ulthwé with great ceremony. Perhaps it was the presence of such antediluvian relics that drove the Farseer to complete her conquest of Cronus. Even with the Necrons defeated, she drove her forces forward into the territories as yet unconquered. No rock could be left unturned, she said, lest the Necrons rise anew on this world. The alien mind is strange and mysterious, And Farseer Taldir proved this once again upon her conquest of Cronus. The Eldar had broken all who stood before them, driving back men, alien, and heretics alike. Cronus was theirs. However, instead of securing their hold on the world, or enacting some final gambit, they simply vanished like the ghosts of legend. The Eldar returned to their ship, the Vision of Lilith, which evaded all attempts to track its exit from the Cronus system. Taldir left behind her a planet in anarchy, littered with the corpses of her enemies, and destined to become a lawless backwater for centuries to come. Perhaps that had been her intention all along. Perhaps Cronus itself, and the warlords who might have arisen there, were the threat Taldir had long foreseen and finally defeated. The truth, like the Farseer's ultimate fate, remains a mystery.